Hello everybody, my name is Alex Reese. Today I will be talking about how the electrical grid works. My first object is a turtle, my second object is Albert, and my third object is the camera. Have you ever wondered where electricity comes from? It may seem complicated, however the actual process is quite simple. The electrical grid is divided into a few categories. First we have generation, transmission and distribution, and usage. Let's talk about generation. First, electricity can be generated using fossil fuels, using wind power, solar power, or nuclear power. Take fossil fuels as an example. Coal is used to generate 40% of the electricity that we use today. Coal is taken into a boiler at a power plant, and the boiler heats up the coal, and the coal is releasing heat and gas. The heat from the coal heats up water, which in turn generates high pressure steam. This steam is used to spin a turbine. The rotation of the turbine drives the rotation of the generator, which produces electricity. The electricity is then sent to a transformer, where it will step the voltage up or step the voltage down. In this case, since it's at the power plant, it's stepping it up. The reason it needs to step the voltage up is because power plants are far away. Electricity needs to travel miles before it ever reaches your house. The reason that these plants are so far away is because they're dirty. Electricity generation, it releases toxic gases into the air, especially using coal or other materials that are toxic to the environment. These plants release toxic gases which could be harmful to humans and nature, so you don't really want to throw a power plant in the middle of a city. Electricity needs to travel from the power plant to homes and businesses. Well, how do you do that? Well, the next step after the electricity has been produced and then sent to the transformer, it's to be sent to the electrical grid. The electricity must be transported long distances. The transformer can step up voltages anywhere between 69,000 volts and 765,000 volts. Voltage is the electrical pressure that makes electrons move through a conductor. In order to travel those long distances, it needs high voltage, high pressure. A substation can be used once the electricity has reached a city or a town. A substation is another. There's a lot of things in a substation, but the main thing is the transformer. The transformer is able to then step up the high voltage to a lower voltage that's still very high. It goes from about 69,000 volts to 13,000 volts. And those are the power lines that you see outside your house. About 13,000 volts flowing through them. The electricity is stepped down again once it reaches your house to about 220 volts, 110 volts. And this is distributed to your house, businesses, anywhere. Finally, after the electricity has been distributed to the homes and businesses, it can be consumed. It can be used to power anything, including lights, switches, refrigerators, outlets, entertainment, TVs, whatever. It doesn't matter. It can power almost anything. In conclusion, the electrical grid operates by first generating electricity, second by the transmission of electricity, and third by the distribution of that electricity to homes and businesses. Finally, the electricity reaches its location and it can be used. That's it. Do you have any questions for me?